Can we talk for a second about higher education and college degrees and how much they cost and technical school and how much it costs? There's been a huge resurgence and interest in technical schools in the past few months. And I think part of the reason is kind of a cost benefit analysis and how much technical school costs relative to a 4-year degree and then what you can get with that. So, I mean, simply put, the cost of education has been rising so dramatically in America. I mean, and annually, for a 4-year degree, you might be looking at paying $50,000 a year. Over 4 years, that's $200,000. And assuming that you don't have a lot of money sitting in your bank account when you enroll, that means most likely you're going to be graduating with $200,000 of debt, and the interest starts before you graduate. So it might even be higher when you graduate. And then when you look at the job prospects of graduating with a bachelor's degree that's unspecialized and so many of the majors that are offered at 4-year programs, I don't even know what jobs are out there. And then when you look at AI taking over office jobs and less need for junior employees because so much more work can be done with AI these days, I really feel like to be in a typical 4-year college program is the costs outweigh the benefits. And yeah, if you want to go to Harvard or if you want to go to Stanford or MIT, like that's a different story. Or if you get into a state school and you're in an honors program and you're in something STEM related, that's awesome. And the world needs that. And I fully support that. And that is so cool. But if you're going to go to kind of a local public or private school to learn philosophy, I mean, there's a lot of personal value in that. But from a job standpoint, I just don't think the return is there. I think that's what people are finding out. And then on a technical school side of things, I'm not sure if you guys realize what's going on, but it is very accessible from a price standpoint. And the jobs that people are coming out with are really good. And in many cases, better than what you'd be seeing with a 4-year degree. And not only that, the ability to go into business for yourself with the skills that you learn create this unlimited income potential that can far outpace any potential you'd have working in an office somewhere at some, Fortune 500 marketing company or something. I mean, we have students, we have graduates at our AC school we see it every day because they come back to hire more people. They have multi-million-dollar businesses and starting AC companies just with no experience. They went to technical school, they got trained, they started working in the field, and they opened up a company, and through hard work, they did it. And there's so much demand, especially in Florida, but really nationwide. And now worldwide, there's so much talk about Europe and how they don't have air conditioning, and air conditioning is like expanding to Europe. So to be able to have that true skill, like that true knowledge, to me, it's similar to a STEM background, only so much easier. Like to be an engineer, like that is really usable knowledge that you can put to work to create something. Same with AC, but with AC, it's so much more accessible. It's so much easier. It's so much less complicated. And the general public doesn't know how to do it. So if you have that skill, that is really in demand. And talking about prices, so I mentioned with 4-year degrees, from what we see looking around at private technical colleges, you're usually looking at all in total price from start to finish of around $20,000. That's what we've seen. And at our school, we bring it down even more. We're as much as 70% less than that price. So you could be walking out with your diploma, with your certifications, job placed for less than $10,000 total, including everything, tax, fees, the whole thing. And not just like a little bit, like substantially less than $10,000. And that gives you not only access to a great paying career, but a pathway to starting your own business. I mean, how do you say no to that? And then not to mention, even if you decide not to work in the field, and that's just general knowledge that you have for the rest of your life, you never have to pay an AC guy again and get overcharged because you can do the repairs yourself. I mean, the program literally pays itself back just by doing your own AC repairs. So I'm a huge believer in technical programs. I don't know. What do you guys think?